Hey guys, it's Thursday. That typically means that we were going to be doing a garden tour, but let me just tell you, we are at the very beginning of a horrible heat wave here on the East Coast of the US, and I'm in Pennsylvania, so we are getting it pretty good. Supposed to be getting to an actual temperature of 99, so the feels like it's supposed to be up in the hundreds. So we are not hanging out in the garden today. Here it is. There's the shade cloth that we put in for, there's some more, for the tomatoes. We did that a couple of days ago. We're out here just to grab one of the garlic bulbs that are curing, and we're gonna pull an onion early. They call that a spring onion when you pull it earlier than it would be fully ripe and ready. Let's just kind of grab just a little garlic. We're gonna grab one of these onions here, pulling it out a little early, and I'm gonna show you how to make a shallot onion cucumber salad thing that's bleeping amazing. I'm going to show you how to make it in just a few minutes, but I have to get out of this heat. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's get you. Just a little guy. Yesterday, I went to a nursery nearby, and they were selling a whole lot of their plants for up to 60% off. And so I got these two hanging baskets that were just draped with tomatoes, like little cherry tomatoes, cherry-sized tomatoes. It gave me the idea that I wanted to do this salad, this marinated salad, so that I could show you guys how to make it. And we're gonna enjoy some air conditioning. Okay, so the premise of this whole salad is doing what makes you happy. It's joy in a bowl. I wanted something that was a little vinegary for Mediterranean bowls that I like to make. And I kind of came up with this recipe from a variation of other recipes that I had seen, and I love it, and I thought I'd share it with you. And it's too hot to be outside. So our ingredients are, we are using one of the bulbs of garlic from the garden. I did not fully let this cure. Please note, that is absolutely okay. You can just go and pull the garlic from the garden and use it. Curing it is for storage, for longer term storage. A lot of people don't use an entire bulb of garlic in a recipe. I do, I'm weird. And I might not even use all of these. I think I'm gonna only use maybe half of it. But I do know that very, very soon I'll be using the other half of it because I love garlic, and I love cooking with garlic. I also went and grabbed one of the onions. This is the red candy onion. And I gotta tell you, I'm pumped to use this. Last year I grew candy onions and just loved them. I had never had them before. Absolutely loved them. And this year, for this year, when I was buying the starts, I saw that they had something called red candy onions, and I love a good red onion. Red onions are perfect for this kind of application for just a quick summer salad like this. So we got one of the smaller, I mean, it would normally, you'll see, like in a few weeks, we'll have them and they'll be like this big, but this is just a quick grab, so we can use it. I also have a leftover shallot in the refrigerator, and I've grabbed a couple of cucumbers. Full disclosure, I did not grow these cucumbers. I decided this year I was not going to grow cucumbers. I don't like to grow cucumbers. A lot of people, I know that that's going to be weird to a lot of people, but I just don't. I think that they go crazy, and if you don't pick them as soon as they're ready, they either go insane and they overgrow, and then if you miss one, it'll actually stop your entire vine. I don't know if you realize that or not. I don't know. Look up M.I. Gardner, he'll tell you all about it. So, whatever. We're also gonna use some vinegar. Now, vinegar is subjective. People like different kinds of vinegars. A lot of people would kind of lean or steer toward a red wine vinegar for this. I find red wine vinegar to be a little too much, so I don't want it to be as harsh, so I decided to go with a champagne vinegar. I love the flavor of it. It's a little lighter. It's not as harsh a vinegar like a balsamic would be like, you know, really vinegary. And then I am using a very special olive oil. This is the actual olive oil from the Pasinis. So if you follow the Pasinis and their whole story, it's a couple in Tennessee. He's from Italy, she's from the US, and they've actually just recently had their very first baby. And I followed that whole storyline and prayed and rooted for that little lion because he came a little too early, but he's doing great. And anyways, go check out their channel because, you know, they need the followers. They only have 1.5 million or something like that. So this is my first time using it, and I'm really, really excited to be using it for this salad. I also like to add a little bit of Dijon mustard, and I love adding just a little packet's worth of sugar. I think a packet's about a teaspoon of sugar. So anyway, it could be brown sugar, it could be whatever you want. This is kind of pantry cooking here. And we'll probably throw in a little salt to taste. All right, ready? Go team. So I'm pretty new to YouTube, and my channel is kind of just a baby. So I don't have a whole lot of fancy equipment or tripods and things like that. Excuse me, ma'am. So forgive me for weird angles, but we're gonna get it done. You're gonna see everything, okay? We're gonna start by making pretty much the dressing. So we have a bowl. We're gonna do, again, we're measuring with our heart here. So we're gonna do some of the olive oil. I'm gonna say maybe half a cup of the olive oil, a squirt or about a tablespoon of Dijon mustard, and about a half a cup of the vinegar, and we're gonna whisk that together. We're gonna give her a taste, add some seasoning as far as salt, and a little bit of the lemon juice. That's where we're gonna go, and I'll talk you through it as we do it, okay? So this is a little thinner than I typically like. So I'm gonna add a little bit more olive oil and keep whisking until it's the consistency that I like. And I'll share with you what that consistency is in just a minute. Let's give it a taste and see if we need to add anything else to just this dressing part. It's really, really good. I think once the onions and the garlic are in there, it's gonna be perfect. So I've separated out the onion because I'm going to use a mandolin to slice thinly the onion, and then I'm going to hand chop some of these greens. I don't want to use a lot of greens, but I'm going to save the rest of the greens for a future stock. And I like the mandolin to be on the very first setting because I like these to be very, very thin. So I've taken the paper off and cleaned the shallot that I have. I have another half of a shallot over here that I used. And I'm gonna just use these up in this salad. And I'm gonna cut them the exact same way as I did the red onion on the same setting. I totally forgot that I had told you that I was going to show you the consistency that I like for the marinade. Let me show you that real quick. So for the marinade, I like where it is not as thick as a salad dressing, but definitely not thin or loose. You can see it's starting to pull together. These have already been washed. I took them out of my fridge. Like I said, I bought these at the store. I like them a little bit thicker than the onions, so I'm gonna put them on the next setting up. So they will be on setting 2 on my mandolin. If you want them to be thinner, you can keep them thinner. If you want them to be thicker, you can even hand chop them if you don't want them to be on the mandolin. Completely up to you. So for the onion greens, I'm gonna just do a rough chop with my knife. Me again. So you'll notice that if you're taking garlic fresh out of the garden without curing it, like this, it's different to peel. I like to use the side of my knife and smush it, and then I can peel that outer layer out to get the clove inside. But it is not going to be papery like you're used to. How garlic can be from the grocery store or after it's been cured. It's actually kind of thicker, and it doesn't have that kind of almost woody outer part to garlic how you normally would be used to it. So just know that. And again, we're gonna do just a rough chop on the garlic because I like to smush it with the side of my knife and then chop it up. Okay, so now we're gonna just kind of toss this up. So here's the thing, it's actually really great, exactly like this. And I usually will store a portion of just this, the cucumber and onions with the marinade. But I also love it when I can add some garden fresh tomatoes to it. So this is actually a summer treat that I like to do. I love making this onion cucumber salad year round, and I add it to Mediterranean bowls all throughout the year. But one extra little nudge is a garden fresh tomato. And this little bowl is filled with all of my hopes and dreams for the summer. I have some of those amazing purple tomatoes that I've talked about. I've got some of the sun gold tomatoes, I've got some sun sugar tomatoes, and I've got some of the super sweet 100s. And we are going to just quarter them. And in some cases when they're small like this, just have them. And I'm gonna add that to this as well. I like to give them a good shake, just to show them who's boss. No, it kind of re-emulsifies the olive oil and the vinegar, and it kind of, I don't know, I just like to do it. So with the tomato version of this, the piece de resistance, if you will, add a little bit of feta. It just sets it over. Chef's kiss, it's so good. So it's a couple hours later. We've let them kind of marinate and get all, good in the refrigerator. They're awesome. And so we're gonna try both of them for you. So this one is the one that's just the cucumbers and the shallots and the spring onion and some garlic. And we'll try this one out for you. It's very bright. I love the way The onions are very present, but not offensive. I don't like raw onions. We have not cooked these onions. This does not feel like raw onions to me. I love adding the greens from that spring onion that we pulled, that early onion. Adding those greens just gave it a whole other kick. So, so good. But now let's taste. This is my favorite. So this is my year round. I have a version of this all the time. But this is the summer favorite. Here we go. So we've got some onion. I don't know if you can see if there's some feta in one of those purple tomatoes. And let's try this. Oh, I'm so excited. It is just a whole different level. Makes the dressing even taste different, you know? The brininess of that feta. And the feta taking on some of the elements of the marinade as well. Purple tomato is so good. I'm gonna try it with the sun gold too. It's so good. Oh my gosh. My summer obsession. Thanks so much for watching with me, guys. Sorry we couldn't go out and do a summer, garden tour, but I hope that this was a good plan B for you. I enjoy making these videos for you. If you enjoy getting them, please, 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 please consider liking, subscribing, maybe sharing with somebody you think would be interested in watching the videos. I have a goal this year, and I think it's gonna happen. It's really exciting. Anyway, please like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.